That building over there used to be Remco Hydraulics. Started in the 40s. It's a very long building. Huge building. And beyond that is Franklin Street, where they made cannon barrels. And I was gonna check on Franklin Street sometime. And make contact to that machine shop if I can. I did vaguely see it. Went down there to a Prototype, which is a manufacturing company for pipes used for smoking marijuana. A very famous name. And when I was leaving there with Chris, a friend of mine, I saw a very old, huge industrial building with stuff outside. So I'm going to take a walk down there sometime, maybe connect to that person. Because, let me go in here for a minute. Traffic noise, you know? Because a gentleman who owns a company visited here a couple of days ago and told me all about the history of Remco and also the other place that made cannon barrels, war production stuff. So I'm going to figure this out more and get down there. Maybe make contacts with him. I may get some machinery and metals and stuff for unknown items. When I first arrived here, somebody came around with a pile of Navy stuff and simply gave it to me. One of them was this teletype printer, and the other were some super cool Navy sonar detection stuff and countermeasures. So some very interesting people live in this whole area. The gentleman was a firearms dealer who visited a few days ago, owns his own company, going into politics maybe, as supervisor or something. I forget the name of the company. What's the walking distance from here? I find that kind of interesting. There's been a number of folks that came around introducing themselves, and we talked for hours. Stop. Okay. Let's turn the light on, I guess. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Walking around to where I first arrived here. Right at the very top, some sophisticated Navy countermeasures and sonar type stuff. It's gifted. So folks around here are very friendly, so maybe connect up to the machine shop. I've always been already in one and was gifted some stuff a couple of years ago. Huh. Because you never know in your own backyard, you know, the old saying. So I'm only looking for metal things and parts and stuff and machinery. $100 away is a scrapyard, and I've got a lot of goodies from there. Milling machine there, and this stuff here, other things here and yonder. Oh, this motor and more stuff here. Oh yeah, alright, Evil. Here's the Star Wars director. You gonna tell me a story, Evil? Itchy still? He's got these stickers on him. It's been itchy for a while since giving a bath. It's shiny fur now. Still it's got an itch. What do you got there? What is that there? What's that, Evil? This piece here, small sticker. Another gentleman on YouTube has a similar doggy, a mini Australian Shepherd, who gets stickers, and they have some kind of spray to help. So, Evio gets baths and checked. He's still got something going on. But anyway, you okay, Evio? These are nasty things. This is a small one, but they get bigger. I get them in my socks sometimes. So anyway, I just want to mention a gentleman that came here who spent the afternoon visiting. I gave him the grand tour. He's a machinist, master machinist. And we talked for quite a bit, and he did gun drilling, and not for guns, but for other things in hydraulic equipment at Remco. If anybody's got history on Remco, let me know. It was shut down years ago because they were dumping their wastewater into the creeks from the chrome plating. It caused the death of a child and caused problems. But the Remco place is an immense building complex, which is totally empty now. I haven't been in it, but I should try to get in there and take a walk around and film it, Probably have overhead cranes still left behind. All the machine tools, I guess, are gone. So I think interesting history. Still nibbling there. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, I mentioned prototype. Look it up online, and maybe you might want to be interested in buying or ordering something. Kind of a very famous production company. CNC machine remodeling equipment, of course. But the other place on Franklin Street, when I saw it briefly, was pretty old, big stuff. So gotta check that out. Okay, gotta go.